San Antonio. We back. We back. Woo! No guest today.
Bro, you way over there.
No guest today.
Way
Oh, you
over
missed
there.
me, bro.
Man, we were close, bro. Now
We was, bro.
Gotta reach.
I ain't gonna lie.
You got
I got a heat flash all of a sudden. I got a heat flash. Let me throw this gum out real quick.
My dude got heat flashes.
What's going on, bro?
What it is?
Hold on. Hold on, wait. We ain't done this in a while. Hold on. Wait. What's going on, San Antonio? It's your boy, Maurice Mosley, and my co-host.
He was once a thug from around the way.
Emery Johnson in the building once again.
What it is.
What it ain't.
Was it gonna be? Man, you ain't was it gonna be with
I'll
me,
let
bro.
you have it, bro.
Let's try that again. What it is.
What it ain't.
What it's gonna be. Yeah.
All
We
right.
got another episode for you guys. This is episode 12. Figure. And on this episode, man, it's gonna be a two-part, bro.
A two-parter.
A two-parter. And I just put the gum right back in my mouth.
I don't know what you doing.
A two-parter.
What you doing?
A two-parter. What that got to do with me? A two-parter. What's the song? What
I'm
that
not
man
trying
got
to
to do
hear
in
that,
his
G.
G? A two-parter.
Hold up.
Hold on. Drink break.
Today's episode is brought to you by Grounded Coffee in Your Cup.
Man. Anyways, it's a great show, man.
Great
I think this episode is going to be a little different for him because we are literally going to be sitting down. Literally going to be sitting down and just talking about everything else that we didn't talk about.
Everything else.
So real quick, man. It's a lot that been going on. We can go so many, and that's why it's a two-part episode. And I want to say how. What's today? Wednesday?
Well, yes. Recording day.
And how has your week been, bro? Since we last did this,
It's been good, bro. I've had a good week. I've been seeing some crazy stuff. But I guess everybody been seeing crazy stuff here.
What you
and
mean,
there.
like crazy stuff, like on the internet and stuff like that, or
Crazy stuff on the news, crazy stuff out in the open.
Right.
A dude just like there was just a shooting on San Pedro.
You're lying.
Nah, man.
For real
talk.
You know
That's
what?
always coming to you live from there. It's almost like they were right down the street, bro. Like,
You know, it's crazy to me, and I'm just gonna throw it out there, bro, because I said it before. I think, man, sometimes we fight for the most silliest things when right in our backyard we continue to kill each other and no one says anything about it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I took that coffee drink with my pinky finger up,
like-
bro. Real talk, because what you just said, that's
bro,
true.
it just make sense to me, right? I'm not discrediting what people's feelings at all.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, okay, comparing people dying and getting shot. Well, nah, never mind. Let me take that back, because some people did die and get shot with the whole ICE situation.
Yeah, that's true.
But at the same time, every single day, there's people acting a fool out here in these streets. And not to mention, 35 was closed this morning. So it took me 1 hour to get to work. So bad roads, and you got people acting crazy on the roads, and I dog. When I got here, I looked on my social media, and I seen like 3 cars burnt up on the street on the highway, and I'm like, yo, what's going on this morning? So you talking about shootings? We talking about whatever happened this morning? Yeah, it goes on every single day,
everywhere.
And I'm
everywhere,
like,
bro. That goes on. Just think about that. That type of stuff goes on everywhere, bro. And we are sometimes fighting for things that are out of reach instead of fighting for stuff that's right here.
I just don't. I mean, I don't get it. But we gonna move on. I'm not gonna dwell on that. I just wanted to put that in the air, bro. Because again, if we fight and make so much noise on one thing and turn around, there's people every single day shooting up, killing each other.
Yep.
all that stuff, and I'm about to put a new piece in my mouth.
Okay.
Ain't that crazy?
I think that
I
you
think I'm
are
hungry.
addicted,
I think
my
I'm
bro. Oh, you're hungry. Okay.
I think I'm hungry.
We'll call it that.
Yo, you know I used to use gum to help me with my smoking addiction. Not to say I'm a smoker still, but for some reason I just thought about that.
Yeah.
Like,
You were putting another picture.
like, yeah, right, whatever. The people know that you take cigarette breaks at work. I'm just no, I don't, y'all. Stop
man.
playing. God is good. God
is
has
good.
been good in
Amen.
my life, and glory to God. But anyways, what was you talking about? I love it. I love it, bro. I love it. Because we gonna get real. This episode, I feel it, bro. I feel it right here.
I feel it all in my feet.
Hold on.
I feel it all in my heart.
I feel it, bro. I got the legs out today, so I feel it, bro.
Oh man.
I feel this episode is going to be real controversial.
Yeah, it will be.
And I'm not here for people to like me at the end of the day.
Right.
I'm just speaking for myself because I'm in my homeboy named Yeshua. You know, he kind of said the same thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeshua,
And I'm here to continue to spread the truth. That's why we're here. We're grounded. And I'm gonna go ahead because I already know where you want to go, bro. And we're gonna get right into it. Actually, we're going to continue a conversation that we were having because we looked at the scope of things and we like, hold on, we gotta continue to talk about Fiesta. Because it is coming up and we are in San Antonio.
It is.
And I had a lot of people on TikTok. I had a lot of people on, was it TikTok or Facebook? I forgot which one, but it's social media that like sending us pictures and be like, if you want to know the real history, boom, 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 boom. Matter of fact, it's in my messages. But it's a lot we left out.
Right.
And I want make it make sense to me. So first off, the original original reason why Fiesta was even a thing. And I'm gonna let you, because I know you did a lot of research, so I'm gonna let you win. I'm gonna let you win on this one.
Well, I gotta. It's kind of like just a continuation, right?
Right.
When we had Melissa on here, we were able to do a little bit of research. But just in case you didn't get to see it, this is important because we don't know the history of a lot of things that we celebrate. We've been saying that since episode 1. And for some of the things that we celebrate, we do not know the value of what we celebrate, and we don't understand how the value could change the experience of what we're celebrating. That's why here at Grounded, we wanted to make certain that we at least touch on the history of Fiesta.
Facts.
Just want to give you that background on that. So outside of what Melissa has taught us, if you didn't see the episode with Melissa, make sure you go back and check out that episode.
I think episode 10.
Episode 10.
There we go.
Is what we agreed on. And
right.
Go check it out. She had a lot of good information on there. I really appreciate her. Shout out to Melissa.
Shout out to Melissa.
We appreciate you. But 1891 was the very first parade. It was a one parade event. It was for the Battle of the Flowers. It was designed by women. Women designed this parade, my bro.
Let's stop right there, bro. How? First of all, and again, this is my issue. Once I found that out, I'm like, why isn't that a big thing? Like,
it might be.
To
Remember, I'm not always out and about doing everything in San Antonio.
That's fair.
You came in, how many years ago to San Antonio?
7. Yeah, I think it's like 7 or 8
it could
now.
Be something that has been said, but I didn't know that.
That's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair because I'm gonna respect what you said, but at the same time, we do live in San Antonio,
right?
So, right. I mean, it'll auto come out just like the trading and buying of those pins.
Oh yeah,
are more important than just women created this.
Yeah, man, that's awesome.
Holiday.
I've never seen a post that talks about women creating the Battle of the Flowers. I've never seen a post like that. Hey, I'm not friends with everybody. I've never seen it, nor do I remember. And I've been in San Antonio my whole life. I don't remember learning about that. So, hey, you know what? I'm just going to say you might not know. If you know, great.
Shout out to the women. Nah,
Shout out to the women.
They don't know, but now they know.
Now you know.
You know what I'm saying? So that's like it's like finding something out and just keeping it to yourself. And it's just like, what purpose? I mean, we on here, and the reason why we bringing it up, because for me, it's a big deal. Yeah. Because again, we talking about 11-day event. Yeah. And you got all these things going on, and women, again, still don't get no credit for it. Man, that has to stop, bro. That has to stop.
Maybe, I mean, and now it adds more to when I see...
I'm being a ladies' man right now.
When I see videos...
Hey, baby, I love you.
It's when I see videos and I see them, they highlight the women dancing in the front in their dresses and stuff like that. It really adds depth to what that represents. And so, according to what we researched, Wikipedia, things of that nature, you can go look it up. They're the daughters of the heroes or something like that. I don't remember the exact term, but man, it could have been wives also that were a part of putting that together. Like, can you imagine the excitement that they had? And it was to honor the heroes of the Alamo and the Battle of San Jacinto. And that is just amazing. If you could imagine waiting for your dad or your husband to come home from battle. Some of them didn't make it. Maybe some of them did. And you're having this celebration. It's way deeper than just a party. This is like for life.
And again, this is the issue I have.
Yeah, man.
Right? Because I've done a little digging myself, and because I didn't really understand what it was, obviously because I wasn't born and raised here, and reading about it, and I didn't actually know that Texas was like Mexico. Yeah. So I didn't realize that this area was, that's why, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So, and I'm like, well, hold on. So who did they fight? They fought Americans? Right?
Well, yeah, that's what the history is telling us.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what that was. And I mean, I'm not going to go all the way into details, but at the end of it, the first time the Alamo that the Mexicans won.
Yeah, the Mexicans won. Santa Ana won.
So see, I didn't know that. Mm-hmm. So then they had to re-up.
Yeah.
It was a re-up in San
Jacinto.
Jacinto.
How you say it.
And that's where they fought again, and that's when America won, and that's when America took over.
Yeah, man.
So
that's when the Republic won.
There we go.
The Texas Republic.
So I'm like, whoa, I didn't know that it was a a two-part, like this series.
It was a two-parter, man.
It was
and when they went in, they were yelling, "Remember the Alamo." And it had so much to do with it. We had there was a movie out that we used to watch in elementary. Okay. And in elementary, they had this part where he draws a line in the sand because everybody's like, man, Santa Ana is too powerful. There's no way we're going to beat him. And one of them, I forgot who it was. I'm not gonna. Someone can write it in the comments. But someone wrote a line in the sand that said, "You're either gonna be with us or you're gonna go home. Whoever crosses this line is gonna be with us." And, I believe, I haven't seen it since then. I believe in the background, like everything's all messed up and everybody's kind of doubting. And then they write that line in the sand, man. They're like, if you're going to be with us, you cross this line. If not, go home.
It's crazy that you said that because, like I said before on one of these episodes that me and my wife brought property out in Gonzales County, and their slogan is "Come take it." So it's crazy that you said that because that's what I thought about, and I'm like, man, back then they were so gangster, bro. like their territories. Come on now, like remember what happened the first time. Don't get it twisted. Y'all might won the battle or the war.
No, y'all won the battle. Y'all won the battle. Y'all haven't won the war.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's just like, man, they were so gangster back then.
They were gangster, bro.
But anyways, I'm gonna go back on
because they knew. They knew, man, I could die of chickenpox next week. I might as well.
That's crazy, bro.
I could get a cough and die tomorrow. Like, it was different back then. As far as what we're taught, it was different. But anyway.
So knowing that, right? Mm-hmm. Knowing all of that, like I said, once I found out, it was just like, yo, I didn't know all this. Mm-hmm. And then my understanding is to remember not just the Mexicans, but remember everybody. Like you said, the women wanted to, man, let's throw flowers and you know what I'm saying? Let's celebrate everyone that lost their life, and it wasn't just celebrate one side or the other side. Everybody, it was a celebration. That's where the flowers come in, and women used to, throw flowers, and it was a woman thing.
Yeah. What would you call it? Like, I wouldn't call it nurturing, but it was something that the men come home to that they see that they were really cared for and missed and hoped for and prayed for while they were out there going against who was supposed to be an unbeatable force at that time.
And when you look, and this is just me, when you look past something like that and make it what it is today, I'm gonna be honest, and this is with all due respect. I love San Antonio. I love the people. I love the culture. I have respect for all of it because I didn't grow up in this culture, so I respect it, right? But at the same time, I look at that, and it's kind of, for me, because of how I grew up, it's kind of a spit in their face, man. That's how I look at it, bro. Because again, that's like us with this podcast, and we grow it to become something bigger, right? We move on, and our children come and take over, and all of a sudden they do everything secular and just diminish everything that we've
the whole fight, the whole reason behind it, right?
You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, and that's how I feel, and it's just like, man, let's give these women more recognition. Like, who are these women? And it just brings to me right now about the whole Cesar Chavez thing that's going on.
Oh man,
you know what I'm saying? If y'all want to replace anything, let's find a woman that created Fiesta or something like that in San Antonio. You know what I'm saying? Y'all want to rename a street? Let's do that, you know, and you heard it here first.
Hey, that's the first time I've heard it.
But that's the thing that just popped in my head. If you want to, give them respect in a way, let's start naming some of these women.
I want to know exactly what that group was called. I'm gonna look that up real quick. I want to get that correct.
Because Fiesta is one of if not the biggest thing in San Antonio. Yeah. And if we miss that, because I feel like, because I live here, I feel like I am part of the culture as well, and my voice need to be heard as well. And I think a lot of people would agree with me. Man, that's something that's just went over so many people's heads.
Yeah, man, I love that idea, bro. I love that idea. And, man, I'm so mad because I wanna find that information. Okay, it's called man.
Go ahead. Yeah, I mean, we got all day, baby. We got time.
I'm gonna get it for us, but in the meantime, I wanna talk about what we were saying. They went in, they lost at the Alamo,
right?
So they went to San Jacinto, to the battle at San Jacinto.
The American, no, they won. The Mexicans won.
Yeah, the Mexicans won. There we go. At the Alamo, and then if you could visualize, everybody's all down because they lost at the Alamo. They draw the line in the sand according to the movie, and then they're like, hey, whoever's gonna be with us, cross this line. Anyway, here's the cool part about San Jacinto. They went there, bro. They lost on March 6th. They went there April 21st, and they creamed them. They say that it was less than 20 minutes, that battle.
That's because the Americans read up like, hold on now.
We know.
We thought these Mexicans was nothing but tacos and burritos and corn.
They knew who Santa Ana was.
But them,
they had to.
Hey, them Mexicans, boy. They don't. Hey, don't sleep on these, man. Don't sleep on the Mexicans back then. That's all I'm saying. They suck on them.
Yeah.
That's what it seemed like to me.
I mean, they were doing something right. They were holding down.
I don't know why I said yeah. That was so racist.
We have it.
My bad. I ain't know what else. But let's stop.
You couldn't fix it, bro.
Just stop.
You could not fix it.
Just stop.
So anyway, so it took less than 20 minutes, man. They went in there.
That's crazy.
They did their thing, and at that point, they had conquered. This is an important word that we need to use. They conquered it. They conquered this particular land because that's what they were fighting for. They were fighting for territory. And all of our history and just about everybody's history is about conquering terror. When you got a place, you conquered it. There was no way for you to just go ahead and steal it.
Right.
I know of one serpent who stole dominion. But I can say right now, when we talk about the history of what we have experienced in every country, just about, there's been a conquering. There's been fighting for it. It was fully understood as to, hey, we're fighting. This is what we want. We want this area. You know, and that's what happened. They conquered it. So anyway, so they get that.
I got a question though.
Talk to me.
I'm sorry to cut you off.
Yeah.
Because again, you made me think of something. So if I'm correct, the Mexicans battled Americans. So can we say the white folks or European folks back then, whatever they were?
I won't say that because there was a lot of different allies that. So if you see, here's what I understand and I've learned, and correct me if I'm wrong. I'm okay with that. But there's a lot.
Y'all correct us if we wrong now.
There's a lot of streets that are German, and apparently those German, like Wurzbach, Babcock. Then those names
sound Russian to me, but go ahead.
They're German, I believe.
Okay.
And apparently they would be the ones to pass the messages. So if the Mexicans had a message, then they would give it to, they're kind of like the in-between people or something like that. I could be wrong. We can look up the history. I'm going off of memory of what I've learned. But that's something that I heard about. Hey, y'all can give me clarity on that. But I remember that they were like, in between, there's people of German descent or something like that.
Really?
And that's why some of these streets have German names.
So
and it was during Santa Ana. It was during
in my head right now. Because
we need to do a little bit more
research, right? We can definitely circle back.
We were going to get to that, but
I love this because I mean, this is a city we live in, and when we don't really know the history, that's crazy to me because there's a lot of culture in San Antonio, and it's being blinded by, I'm gonna say it, money.
Yeah.
Making money.
Yeah, making money is kind of
whatever falls into that category, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You know, obviously it's not just money, but the partying, the companies, this whole thing is about brand and company brand. That's the biggest look. I know we got a network, but that's the biggest company brand for 11 days is being in that parade. They make the city makes so much money
it costs
off of
a lot
this
to be a part of that.
So it's just like, man, I would love that, bro, because I think that would give San Antonio back its identity.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. I'm just a young black male that comes from Norfolk, Virginia, 757 Virginia Beach, 2 up, 2 down, and trying to embrace this area, and I love it. We just need to highlight so much more, bro. Like Six Flags, like SeaWorld. It's so much here, man. It's so much here.
Right.
And for me, it's not highlighted enough.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
It's just when people think about San Antonio, they can say, "Oh, the Riverwalk." Man, that's a man-made river. When I found that out, I was mad. Because I went to the New Braunfels and they got it popping down there. Man. Not to compare, but that's not man-made.
It's a growing area too. It's beautiful,
but it's not man-made, bro. And I'm like, wait a minute. So why San Antonio got a man-made? It just so the biggest attraction is a man-made thing. It's crazy to me. But whatever. I don't know. I don't know who thought of that idea.
Right.
We need to sit on somebody's board and then start getting some new ideas, some fresh ideas for San Antonio.
Man, the board can come to us, man. Come on over to us. Let's talk a little bit. Let's get out there. Let's get out there and figure out some ideas that we can do here in San Antonio. But San Antonio is doing, you know what? San Antonio does have a lot of things going on. They do. It's just being part of the circle or figuring out, seeing where all that information is. And but I think San Antonio is doing some great things to,
My whole thing is San Antonio is growing. We all know that. San Antonio is number 6 now. Of 6th largest city in America. That's crazy. So we dropped down to number 6. I think we just passed Philly or something like that. And it's like, okay, woo. What's coming in?
Yeah. Are you what's coming companies, in? You're talking
what's coming
about
in?
What cultural
Who's
things are we
here?
doing?
Why? Well, how do we drop down to number 6? So what's the plan? What we talking about? A Chinatown? What we talking about? You know, what's for me in my experiences and the places I live, so many cultures have been embraced in every city. Mm-hmm. Again, I'm not saying let's not go away from the Hispanic culture now. Like San Antonio, part of the history. San Antonio is what it is. But at the end of the day, big cities that's grown because look at look at Houston, look at Dallas, look at Austin. It's so many cultures within these communities, you know, and I just feel like there isn't. I'm gonna speak slowly because there is a Middle East culture on the west side, northwest side of San Antonio. Yeah. But it's just like, you know what I'm saying? Like let's make that bigger. You know, we want people to come to San Antonio because we embrace so many cultures. You know, the black folks they all say black folks on the east side, black folks on the east side, and I'm like, where? Tony G's? Is that I love we want to be controversial right now. I'm just saying I'm not mad, I'm not sad or anything. I hear it. Me not being from here, it's like, oh no, this ain't it, because there's a lot of Hispanics on the east side. Don't get it twisted. So where's the culture though? You know what I'm saying?
Are we capturing?
Is it in Cibolo? You know what I'm saying? Because it seems like all the black folks go to Cibolo. That's what we're hearing as well. That's what I'm hearing as black folks. But what I'm saying is, you know, where's the culture? Where's the Strawberry Fest? Where's the Blues Festivals? Where's the culture?
Strawberry Festival.
You know what I'm saying? So you know what I'm saying?
And they have a jazz festival that
just
they do.
Like Fiesta. All these stuff need to be huge because at the end of the day, it's not I'm black, I'm over here, I'm black. But as the city as a whole, if y'all want to make some money, if y'all want to make some more money, embrace these cultures. You know, that's all I'm saying.
I think
then more people will want to come here.
Perhaps the cities that you've been through, they're thriving because they've been embracing different cultures. But not only embracing in a sense of, hey, I accept you. It's more of like, hey, I want to amplify what you have been, what you are a part of. Like Puerto Ricans in New York. And this is just me speaking from inexperience, but they have a Puerto Rican Day Parade,
Dominican Day Parade.
And it's an amazing experience. I'm saying this from a perspective from far, but I'm sure I'm not off. So and being able to experience the Fiesta here, and then being able to experience Chinatown in San Francisco, it's just
Chinatown everywhere. LA, New York,
I'm sure
all the big cities have the Chinatown.
So maybe that's something that we should consider. But who's talking for them? You know, who's leading who's in the city council positions, or not even positions, but who is sitting on the boards that know how to amplify that culture? You know, that's something that we probably could think about.
I always say, if you build it, they will come. If you build it, they will come. And then everybody, and that's come on now, that's unity. It's for me, it's not because I feel like, and I might be wrong, I feel like the reason why San Antonio don't embrace it, and when I say San Antonio, I don't know who's the powers to be. But the reason why they don't do it, because they don't want to lose what they have. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like,
you know, as far as from what I understand, the airport was trying to capture the culture of San Antonio. I believe they were talking about like the Hispanic culture of it. And, you know, again, please correct me if I'm wrong. I'm okay with being wrong.
But you're from San Antonio, so you're San Antonio.
Just from what I've heard, I've been in meetings where they're talking about how they're going to revamp the airport and things of that nature. Perhaps we're missing a huge chunk of people here, because you got to remember, we're a military town.
Facts.
So a lot of people are coming here, and it may not only be the Hispanic culture that we're missing, that we're not capturing when people come off the plane. Like, yes, that's part of it. We have Fiesta, we have, you know, those type of things. But man, how come, you know, why don't we go ahead and capture, you know, our people from maybe Asia, people from, you know,
Black Americans, Middle Easterns, Asians, all Africans.
Yeah, there's a lot. There's a large. This is a large city.
I'm sorry, I said Africans, and I got a bone to pick as well. I might get canceled for this. I'm sorry, bro.
Oh man,
I am so tired of seeing the black culture in San Antonio depicted by African, just everything African.
Yeah.
And it's just like, I'm not African, bro. My descendants probably, I don't know, or maybe I'm indigenous. I don't know. But you can't put us all in, because and again, I might be wrong too.
Yeah.
But every time I see every February in San Antonio, and it's just like everything you see people dressed up in these African outfits, and this is Black History. No, that's maybe for them, but I'm an American, bro.
Yeah.
I'm American.
Yeah.
So I can't get down with that.
Yeah, that's frustrating, bro, because as long as people can say our history is attached to Africa, they will never accept the power of our history here in America.
Man.
And we have to start changing that. We need to start thinking differently, because look, man, there's Black Dominicans, there's Black Puerto Ricans, there's Black there's Black people in Europe, there's Black people everywhere. And the thing of it is we need to start thinking in our mind like, wait a minute, that is not the only place where we are. The pigment of our skin is a masterpiece. The pigment of everyone's skin is a masterpiece of the image of our creator. He said, we're going to create them in our image. This is what his idea expressed. And it's okay if the pigment of your skin is light, if the pigment of your skin is dark. The main part of that is that you were created in the image of an almighty creator.
Come on.
Who loves you.
Come on.
And if we keep saying, if we want to be in a place where we're done with, hey, I'm clinging to the struggle, if we want to be in a better place, and we want to stop separating ourselves, we need to start saying, hey, I'm from here. My great grandparents are Indian. My great grandparents are French.
That's good.
We had French. What, they landed in New Orleans, right?
Yeah, something like that.
I mean,
that's why New Orleans is what it is, right?
Yes, there were slaves. I'm not saying there wasn't slaves, but that doesn't mean that all the slaves were shipped from Africa. Think about what that would look like.
Man, you getting crunk right now. I love your energy now, bro.
Think about what that would look like, bro.
I love the episode already,
bro.
What
would that look like?
Bro, it would be a beautiful thing.
But you're storming Africa with 30 people.
I don't get it. I really don't get it.
There, man.
And again, I don't want it to seem like we're saying Black folks this. No, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is we are American.
Right.
I want to see America in this city.
Yeah.
And if it's okay, it's a mainly Hispanic city. Mm-hmm. That's
beautiful. My wife is Hispanic. My kids are Hispanic.
I got Hispanic kids.
Yeah.
So that's
beautiful.
That's here and there, right? I have Hispanic kids, so that's here and there. What I'm saying is, have the Hispanic history, because that's the history of this land. That is
the history. Mm-hmm.
But again, we have to highlight us as Americans. At the end of the day, there's kids every day being born in the city of San Antonio.
What was that stat?
We can't say they're from Mexico.
Yeah, what was that stat? 1,200 a day or something like that.
Something like that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's be realistic, bro. I get it. Let's keep your heritage. I get it. Love it. I love it.
Yeah.
I love the Asian heritage as well.
Yep.
I love the Middle Eastern heritage as well. Yeah. I love, of course, the Black heritage as well. You know, Black folks, we come from church. Mm-hmm. When you say, what's y'all culture? Church.
Man,
I want to see.
Those are the people that you know.
I want to see more church folks out there. Yeah. I mean, obviously we can say rap, hip hop, you know, all that, watermelon, chicken and grits. You know what I'm saying? Soul food.
I have no problem with that.
Fashion, you know what I'm saying?
I have no problem
how we talk, how we walk, how loud we are. Come on, music. We're really good with music. Well, I said music, you know. So you know what I'm saying? Embrace the.
Yo, man, shout out to some. You said music. I just want to say this out loud, bro. We were talking about Eminem a little while ago, but I want to shout out some of these. I'm gonna let's just say Caucasian rappers out there right now. There's some good stuff coming out, bro.
I was gonna say something.
I just
it
want
was
to say
very
that because,
inappropriate.
I want to say that because it's a beautiful thing when culture is able to expand, and now you're able to experience it in different places where you probably wouldn't have seen it before.
I love it.
Yeah, man.
I love it.
But that's what we're talking about.
So you shout out somebody like Eminem.
Eminem. Man, I believe I heard Nick D, Connor something. But there's some good. Andy Mineo.
That's a perfect example of just because they don't look like us,
right,
bro. We embraced and I can only talk about the people that looks like me.
Yeah,
we embrace everybody.
Yeah,
and I feel like that's what we need to continue to see more throughout. I'm so tired of this division stuff.
Yeah,
and ultimately that's what we're saying. That's what we're saying.
Yeah, because look at what comes out of it when we're curious about each other's culture,
man,
and we celebrate each other's cultures. And I'm talking ethnicity, man. I'm talking where you came from. I'm talking when we get to experience those type of things. Then, man, you know, some of that Cuban jazz goes into a whole nother place. That suddenly you have someone who is from Jamaica playing some Cuban jazz, and then they're mixing it up with I mean, it just becomes beautiful,
bro. If I seen a Jamaican playing country music, bro, that'll blow my mind.
How would that sound?
If I seen a Hispanic doing jazz, I think that's dope. Yeah. I think that's unity. I think that's love, Emery.
Yeah.
So what we're trying to say, because I know is a clip they're gonna go out there and be like, black folks did black. What we're trying to say, man, the language of love, is what I want to see. Yeah. Because again, I'm embrace who you are and embrace your history, but that doesn't define who we are today. Right. And that's unity. That's what I see. Yeah. Unity. Yeah. So that's good, man.
That's awesome. It reminds us of who we are. Yeah. But it also strengthens us to move forward and create new things. Yeah. We've seen things in different states happen. There's good things, there's bad things, but this is one of those good things that we could see.
I love it.
Back to the Fiesta point of view, because that really brought us to a beautiful conversation. Okay. I just want to say some more historic things. In 1896, the first Fiesta Queen was crowned. That's when and then in 1913, it was called Fiesta San Jacinto. Okay. They were remembering that under 20-minute win. And we had a lot of people love the Niosa. It's a Night and Ode San Antonio. That's what it means. And the first one was in 1948.
Wait, so they changed the names? So what you're saying is they changed the names from, was it Fiesta Queen? No,
it was Fiesta San Jacinto, and now it's just Fiesta. From the research I did, and of course somebody could have a whole different depth of research that they did, but we just want to bring you guys some upfront information about what we're celebrating, and I believe that it makes it so much more beautiful. And just like you said, the street, man, for Cesar Chavez, because there's some stuff out there, and we love officers. Our nonprofit is for officers, right? And there's some things out there saying, hey, vote for this officer, to have his name. My thing is, we're gonna take someone's name off. We're gonna put someone's name on, and guess what? Someone's gonna dig, and then someone's gonna complain, and they're gonna want to remove. And let's think about that stuff, because we're getting really into that. I do understand the significance and the sensitivity of the situation with this street change. I just want us to think about, okay, we're going to put another human being who's not perfect up there, and I'm thinking like, okay, what's going to happen? Someone's going to dig and be like, it shouldn't be that. That's my thing.
Can I ask you a question? And I don't know how much information you know about it. When I heard about it, I said the same thing. I said, huh? Because if that's the case, and I'm not trying to diss anybody at all or bring anybody down, but that's the case, man. I mean, if you want to do that, we can talk about so many peoples that we celebrate to this day. Yeah. Martin Luther King, Malcolm X.
Well, some of the people at the Alamo.
Right? Elvis. We don't celebrate Elvis, but you know what I'm saying? Like so many, like you said, so many human beings has done crazy stuff. Yeah. And if we want to nitpick on every little thing, then like, why don't you just start like New York, just put numbers on the streets.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, bro. Man. And that's all I'm saying.
Yeah, man.
You know, because if you're gonna, like you said, if you're gonna take off a name and put another name, and it comes out that he or she did something, you're like, oh, he don't like gays.
Yeah. I know for a fact that any human being's name you put up there is a flaw. I know for an absolute fact, unless you put the one who was 100% God and 100% man's name up there,
Yeshua,
you are not. You could even put David's name, King David. You could put Moses' name. You could put Jacob's name. You could put any one of those people's name up there, and I guarantee you that you will read the Bible and you'll be like, no, we can't do that.
But why would they do that? Why would they do that?
Why would they do what?
Why would they even do that?
Put Jesus' name up there?
Why?
Well, it looks like you're looking for perfection. Hell.
I mean, it's to who? Christians? There's more than Christians that live in our city.
Well, I mean, maybe you put a number on there then. Because ain't no human being you're gonna put up there you can say is perfect. And that's hey, you know what? That's just the honest truth.
And that's
people
the truth.
Can be mad,
right?
But you can't deny the fact that that's the truth at the end of the day.
They rocking with names that don't even make sense. But as soon as you put Jesus on that thing, what about Muhammad? What about Buddha? What? It's always going to be a what about?
Oh, well, any human.
It's always.
But any human.
So again, why don't you? I mean,
any human born from man.
We know what the Bible says, man. We know what it says in Revelations, bro.
Yeah.
It ain't going. I mean, now we talking.
Yeah.
Now we talking. Are we surprised about this?
No.
Not at all.
This is what's supposed to happen.
What we talked about yesterday ain't nothing new underneath the sun. I mean, this has already happened, so nothing new.
Nothing.
So
new,
I'm not surprised, man. It's just y'all need to wake up because y'all look silly.
Yeah, some people are really. I don't know. They're allowing themselves to be locked in this mind frame, and you're not free. You're not free. And now we got these politicians, bro, using sexuality for their gain.
Oh man, hold on. Wait a minute.
We gotta look, man.
Hold on. We gonna go there already?
I just okay. We don't have to.
We going there already?
We don't have to. that just made me think, man.
Yeah, hold on. Wait. Bro. Can we close with that?
Yeah.
Let's bend the corner real quick. Can we bend the corner?
Bro, I was heated, bro.
I know.
I was so thrown.
Please don't forget that. Let's bend the corner. We're not gonna forget it because let's bend the corner and let's tap in. Can we?
People gonna be so mad.
That's good, bro. Nah,
you get one vote. Use your vote. Use your vote the right way. Cut it out already. Cut it out. Stop falling for this stuff, man. I'm getting the same look. I'm sorry. We supposed to be.
Nah. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Look, bro. Are you seriously wasting your vote on someone who is just saying all this crazy stuff? Look at New York, bro.
Okay.
They got people on the corners with bullhorns now saying, we trusted you. We thought you were going to do this and that and the other. This dude done a 360 on them and everything outside of what they actually thought he would be. Why? Because they weren't reading in between the lines, bro.
Well, the Bible says you can't trust man in the first place anyway.
You can't. Yeah, every man. I'm a fell. I fell.
You know what I'm saying? Constantly. So that language already.
Nah, bro.
If you put
when you're taking up a leadership,
you put your trust in man.
When you take up a leadership position, bro, yes, you're gonna fail. But outrightly in the values, bro, that's just come on, man.
I think what it is, man, is too many leaders that do too many promises when you know you
because
can't.
They're trying to win a vote.
You know what I'm saying? That's like me saying, nah, Emery, this is gonna work. Trust me, man. We did it, and I ain't never done it before. But you got all your trust in me. Or instead of what I do, look, bro, I don't know what I'm doing. We gonna walk through this together. We gonna battle this together. If I get it wrong, I'm sorry. I love you. We gonna fight. We gonna argue. We gonna disagree.
Did that with both companies.
You know what I'm saying? Don't think it's all been in. Me and this guy go at it sometimes, but I love that because it makes me feel like, okay, like we still humans, you know.
We're not expecting perfection.
We're not expecting perfection. You know, he might be right, I might be right, or he might be wrong, I might be right, or I might be wrong, he might be right. But at the end of the day, you know, for me, when that happens, when we do that, I always check myself. You know, it might be then and there, and I stop and just be quiet and be like, "You right, bro. You got it. You right.
Yeah,
you're right."
both ways.
You know, or vice versa. You know, or we might sleep on the next day and talk about it and be like, "Yeah, we was both wrong, bro." You know what I'm saying?
You end up having growth. Look, here's the thing. Like this is exact same scenario,
Right.
but with our audience. Right. Correction has to come at some point.
Oh my goodness.
Correction has to, in order for us to grow, correction has to come at some point, right? Just like us saying we need more voters. Listen, we need more voters because there's politicians out there sprouting stuff out. And you know who's going to vote? The people who are right there with them. And ain't no one on the other side coming out to vote. So if you we just gotta change. Like, come on, man.
And then y'all got a nerve to write in our comments.
No, we ain't going there.
I am. Y'all got a nerve. I'm looking right here. No. Y'all got a nerve y'all got a nerve to write in our comments that the reason why our last show happened because of DEI. Make that make sense. We don't work for the government. What? Emery, do you work for the government?
It wasn't a work deal.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. One of us do get paid by the government. My bad. What? Make that make sense, bro.
It's a constant battle between one another because the lack of understanding and the lack of understanding the target, the end goal, right? And the end goal for us is to create more understanding and to give truth. And so, you know, it's just this whole situation with these politicians, bro, utilizing sexuality to amplify their.
We're not going there.
I know, man, but that's where I started from. So I just want to put it right there.
You know what? This is the part 2 series. Let's go ahead and go there, bro.
All right.
Because you
bro,
can we go there now?
I was watching. I think the way you say his name is Tallarico. He's running for I think he's running for like Texas something. I don't know. He's running for something, bro. And the thing of it is, it's not about it is about what he's running for, but it's the fact that he said, they asked him, what was the favorite part? What was your favorite part about the visits in the Capitol today? And he thought about it for like 5 seconds, and he said, my favorite part was the trans kids. And it really touched me. It convicted my heart in a way where I was like, bro, are you kidding me? You're truly okay? Are you truly okay with that? With saying that and allowing these kids to make a decision that they don't have the maturity to truly make, and you're trying to make it popular so that you can be a part of that voting, you can have that voting class. That's really what it is. And a lot of dumb, idiotic stuff that he's saying, he might truly believe it, bro. But I dare say that it's hey, I want to, you know, appease to these votes. That's what I want, to these people to win their votes. Go ahead, man.
Appreciate it, man. I wanted you to get that out because I have so many questions. I have so many questions. I'm not going to get excited about this.
Bro.
But can I ask you a question real quick?
Me.
So, what about trans kids? So he was excited because of. Is that a thing? Okay, let's rewind just a little bit. Now, what happened?
So he had visitors at his at the Capitol or wherever he was at.
And
his office.
He's a part of Congress or something. Who is he?
He's running for Texas Senator.
Okay.
Senate.
Okay.
And so they asked him, what was your favorite part of the visits today
at the Capitol?
Yeah, I think at the Cap, something like that. And he was like, the trans kids were my favorite. And it just made me feel for the kids, because these kids, I don't know how old they were, but these kids are not mature enough to know where that's going to take them. They don't know yet, bro.
Can I ask you something?
Yeah,
can I ask you? Can you pick up your phone and I please, and we got time, bro. Can you pick up the phone and Emery, is that I need to know more about trans. I never knew trans kids existed. Is that a thing? Wait. So you telling me you're blowing my mind right now, bro. You're blowing my mind. I need to know this, like for real. I really need to know. There's a such thing as trans kids. Like there's doctors doing surgery on kids.
Yes. Apparently, yes.
I thought that was illegal.
I don't know. I mean, judging from him saying that out loud, I'm not sure. Or maybe they're just saying, this is who I want to be. This is where and he's just going ahead and saying it.
Hey, Chat GBT, is there such thing as trans kids?
Yes, absolutely. Trans kids are real, and they're children or adolescents whose gender identity doesn't match the sex they were assigned at birth. There's a growing understanding and support system for them, and it's really important to listen to their experiences with respect and care.
There you go.
Exactly. And I'm really glad we're having this conversation because it's such an important part of how we understand identity today. If you want to explore it further, I can help you frame that discussion with care and nuance for your audience.
So you believe in trans kids?
I don't have personal beliefs, but I rely on the experiences and knowledge of the medical, psychological, and social.
All right, ChatGPT, you about to make me mad. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy right there, bro.
It hurts my heart to think about kids.
They don't got a chance.
They may not have a chance, bro, because in their state of mind is in a certain place and no one is saying, wait, let's talk deeper about this. Some people are saying, yes, you are that. You're not who you were created to be. You're who you want to be. And if that's not manipulation to the fullest, bro, I don't know what is. And
you know what, bro? Here's my take on it.
Talk to me.
You know how growing up our whole life, because we were around the same age, growing up, it was always, man, I can't wait to turn, well, not necessarily us, but it might have happened. For me, it did happen for real. But we used to hear, man, I can't wait to turn 18 so I can go buy cigarettes. Or I can't wait to turn 21 to go to the bar and drink. Or I can't wait to turn 16 to get my license to drive. You hear what I just said? We got to wait until 16 years old to drive. I don't smoke anymore, but we had to wait until 18 to 21 years old to drink or smoke. But you telling me that there's no age limit to cut off my thingy thing at that young of an age, when my brain is not fully developed, when I don't know what I want. That's the reason why age borders, whatever you want to call it, age limits are put in place.
Yeah, so that you can you're developed. You can actually make those decisions. My fear,
bro, I didn't know that was a real thing, and that hurts my heart.
Yeah, it hurts.
Man.
It hurts my heart, bro, to hear that.
What?
Yeah,
I didn't know that was a thing, Emery.
Yeah,
I promise.
And here's the thing, like, see, hear a politician just straight out say that. It's like, bro, are you seriously using that?
And the parents.
Yeah, it's a parent thing too, bro. The parents are okay with it. They're,
by all means, do what y'all do, boo boo, because I already know what the word says. We can, but when you messing with the kids, for me, that's where you draw the line.
Yeah,
because they don't have a chance. So if you choose to be trans as when you turn a certain age, you know what I'm saying? By all means, that's on you. That's what you choose.
Yeah, that's between you and God.
But these
the kids
don't have
haven't
they
developed
don't
fully
have a
in their mind.
choice, and that's where I got an issue, bro. If you want to be gay, if you want to be trans, if you want to be, you know what? Let's finish this conversation on the next episode. Part 2 might be better than part 1. Part 1 was really good.
He did it.
So sourcing from reputable suppliers and starting with small amounts is a good idea.
I could say I was a gay little boy.
Keeping love in the groove. In a world that's spinning wild, we stay firm, keeping faith and style. Welcome to Grounded. Real talk, real faith, real life. Where we dig deep, laugh hard and keep it 100. All in His word. We're here to inspire, challenge and stay rooted through it all. Let's get grounded. We talk that truth. In love, that's the proof. Stand firm, stay true. Yeah, we grounded, me and you. Stay grounded, yeah, we stand on truth. Stay grounded, keeping love in the groove. In a world that's spinning wild, we stay firm, keeping faith and style. Welcome to Grounded. Real talk, real faith, real life. Where we dig deep, laugh hard and keep it 100. All in His word. We're here to inspire, challenge and stay rooted through it all. Let's get grounded. We talk that truth. In love, that's the proof. Stand firm, stay true. Yeah, we grounded, me and you.
That's different. That's different.
Hey,